Aries, March 21st to April 19th.
You're known as the pioneer of the zodiac, dear Ram. Like Star Trek, going where you've never been before is your thing. Lead, follow, or get out of my way is your mantra. Once you've met the challenge, it's on to the next thing. Details and efficiency are usually not your forte. Yet on August the 10th, when Mars, your guardian angel planet, cycles into Virgo, the most productive sign in the zodiac, you'll need to slow down so you can catch up with yourself. You get this chance once every 2 years to do it all. Dot your I's and cross your T's to make sure that your desires manifest. And while paying attention to detail is not your thing, you'll find new excitement and challenge in taking time to make sure what you've created is useful and of service to others. Definitely a departure from your usual fare, dear Aries, but no one can make your dreams come true but you.
Taurus, April 20th to May 20th.
You finally have clarity about what you really love, value, and appreciate, and what brings you pleasure. On August 2nd, Venus, your guardian angel planet, returns to 26 degrees of Gemini, where she was when she retrograded on May 17th. It's been a long haul, dear Taurus, and has taken every bit of your patience, persistence, and determination to hang in there with yourself. Venus finally completes her 4-month journey in Gemini, the sign of communication, and new talents in speaking and writing may have already emerged. On August 7th, as Venus flows into Cancer, the most sensitive and nurturing sign in the zodiac, you'll want to spend time with family and close friends. This is the time to connect with siblings to smooth over any rough spots in your relationships.
Gemini, May 21st to June 20th.
Ouch! Your relationships have turned you every which way but loose in the last 5 months. As an air sign, you usually prefer to keep things on the light side, dear Gemini, and digging deep into your partner's psyche and feeling the intensity of them wanting more from you is not really comfortable for you. Yet in the last few months, you've been initiated into the depths of relationships as Pluto has been retrograde in your 7th house, the house of partnerships. If things have felt out of control and the word powerless comes to mind, know that it's about trusting and surrendering to a power greater than yourself. If you do, then and by the end of the month when Pluto moves forward again, you will have discovered a deeper, more rewarding and meaningful connection in your significant relationships.
Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd.
You've been learning a lot about where your true security and safety come from, dear Moonchild, and that it's high time to be your very own best mommy and daddy. You are the most emotional sign in the zodiac. And with Saturn transiting in Cancer, which only happens every 30 years, you feel a greater self-discipline and can be more responsible for what you're feeling. Yes, all your feelings. And with Venus entering your sign on the 7th, you can learn to love and appreciate your nurturing and sensitive side without feeling that sense of overwhelm that often goes along with a strong emotional nature. Your relationships get a real shot in the arm as new and exciting people come into your life around August 13th, 2019, when Venus and Uranus dance cheek to cheek. Be open to new ways of being as you open to new avenues of creative self-expression.
Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd.
This is your month to shine. You are the star, the producer, and the director of the zodiac. No one knows more about their magical inner child than you, dear Lion. When it comes to love, generosity of spirit, and an open heart, you're a natural. You instinctively know that when you're having fun, your heart is wide open. You're easy to spot in a crowd with that big Cheshire grin from ear to ear. It's time to celebrate you and celebrate life, especially around August 15th at the Leo new moon. When you decide what you want to create on your own new moon, ask yourself 2 important questions. Is this fun? And can I express more of me? And if you can answer a resounding yes to both questions, then go for it, whatever it is.
Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd.
You know how you can sometimes feel inadequate and that you're not doing right when despite your every effort, things don't seem to turn out perfectly? Well, dear Virgo, you good Samaritan of the zodiac, this is not one of those times. It's time for you to cash in and reap what you have sown over the last 12 years, as Jupiter, the planet of growth and expansion, has been in your sign since last August. Believe that everything you touch can turn to gold, especially after the 10th, when Mars, the warrior planet, begins its sojourn in Virgo until September 26th. Mars, in the sign of your sun, is the time to be one with your desires. It's okay to be selfish now, dear Virgo, as you use this passionate Martian energy to courageously pursue new and exciting ways to be of service.
Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd.
August is a special day for you, as Venus, your ruling planet, returns to where she was when she retrograded on May 17th. It should be crystal clear now what is important in your relationships, what brings you pleasure and what doesn't. How you share love in your one-on-one connections with others will become apparent. Are you adding an energy that is happy and uplifting to those around you? And are they adding a positive energy to your life? At the very least, your deeper understanding of the value of your relationships brings you great joy now. On August 7th, Venus leaves Gemini, the air sign of communication, and flows into Cancer, the most sensitive sign in the zodiac. Your relationships, whether with lovers, family, or close friends, encourage deeper connection that comes from greater sensitivity and vulnerability.
Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st.
Even though Pluto, the planet of power and transformation, and your guardian angel planet, doesn't move forward again until August 30th, you'll be feeling the magic of rebirth all through this month. It's time to come out of the cave you've been in since March 24, when Pluto began its retrograde journey. This has been a time of healing and regeneration for you, dear Scorpio. As the month goes on, it should become clearer where you are with your true power versus control in your relationships. You've had 5 months to take inventory of your special talents and abilities. Consequently, you'll feel more in charge of your professional destiny as the new moon in Leo on the 15th falls in your house of career. This is a great time to ask for the raise and apply for that promotion. You know, when you're clear and focused on what you want, it's hard for anyone to say no.
Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st.
It's been a bit challenging for you this year, dear Archer, with Jupiter, your ruling planet in Virgo, the sign of efficiency, productivity, and minutiae, because you prefer the big picture. As the eternal student of the zodiac, you have probably honed certain skills and learned new techniques in your job. The adventure for you is in the details now, and with Pluto in your sign moving forward on the 30th, you're really feeling your oats now and are unstoppable as you become more comfortable with expressing your power. Relationships may have given you quite a run for your money, as Venus has been in your 7th house since April and spent 6 of those weeks going backwards. But not to worry, your natural optimism and philosophical nature help you see the meaning and the purpose in every encounter.
Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th.
Venus enters your relationship arena on the 7th when she flows into emotional Cancer. Normally invulnerable and reserved by nature, dear Mountain Goat, your relationships require you to show your feelings and your sensitivity now. It may be a stretch for you at first, but you'll get the hang of it. Just don't take it on as another obligation, should or have to. And although usually reserved, disciplined, and somewhat businesslike in nature, you may even like it. Even though it's uncharacteristic and may feel uncomfortable at first, allow your softer side to emerge as you nurture others and allow yourself to be nurtured. And with the Leo new moon on the 15th lighting up your house of intimacy, decide on which levels you want to merge more deeply with others, psychologically, intellectually, philosophically, sexually, and financially.
Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th.
The focus is on relationships for you this month, O Rebel of the Zodiac, as the sun in fiery Leo cycles through your 7th house. There are probably lots of folks pulling at you and wanting your attention. The important question is, what do you want to create in your relationships now? As the new moon in Leo on the 15th is an opportunity to plant the seeds for that which you desire. And as good as that sounds, you may not know exactly what you want now, as Uranus, your guardian angel planet, has been in retrograde since June 10th. That means that your lifelong search for authenticity and individuality requires you to pull back from your world as you reflect and contemplate who you really are. And then, and only then, can you begin to figure out what you want from others.
Pisces, February 19th to March 20th.
With expansive, benevolent Jupiter, one of your 2 guardian angel planets, Neptune is the other one, transiting your 7th house for the last year, the spotlight has been on your connections with others. If you know of a workshop or seminar on relationships, sign up for it, because the more you can learn about what really attracts you and why, the happier you'll be. If committed romantic partnership is something you desire, and as an idealistic romantic Pisces, I would be surprised if you didn't, the universe has heard your call, and it's time for you to cash in because you deserve it. You are now reaping the seeds that you have sown in relationships over the last 12 years. Believe that you can have that true give and take in a spiritual relationship that you have always desired.